don't know this poem by heart yet.
Turn the chair around.
Read it off my laptop, so bear with me. It's entitled Unconditionally, and I read it off. I don't know if any of you guys went to the Open Mic night for the Ture Love in Her Arms sort of thing, but this is what I wrote this poem for, and I feel like it goes really well with the concept of self-acceptance. And afterwards, I'm going to ask the audience for some participation, so don't clap afterwards. Every person I meet reminds me of a book I've read, or a book I haven't read just yet, but I want to. I willingly want to turn the page and learn more about the things that make your stomach flutter, the things that have left your mind cluttered. I want to smooth out the creases of your story and read every sentence twice or more. Imagine I'm Lewis and Clark left because I'm spending my time focusing on you, and I'm ready to explore the ins and outs of your inner workings because time's clicking and tomorrow isn't guaranteed. So let's go on an adventure together. See, I'm ready to hang on to your every word and embed in my memory the image of who you are and reread what I have read and jump headfirst in between the lines of what you've said or aren't saying. You have a story, and I willingly want to turn the page and learn about the time kids kicked you and called you gay faggot because I'm here to remind you that it's okay to be a happy bundle of sticks and that next time someone tries to offend you, they should probably read a dictionary first. And I want to hear about the time someone told you that you'll burn in hell for loving who you love, so I can tell you that hell is the name I gave my heart, and I'm ready to cradle you in my chest cavity and accept you for you, because when a man loves a man, when a woman loves a woman, it proves to me that love is blind. So, boy, kiss him. Girl, kiss her. I'm your standing ovation. I want to read from cover to cover about all the things that have shaped you, made you. You have a story, and I willingly want to turn the page and learn more about the things that have broke your heart, the things that have healed it. Did the person you love not love you back, and when they had left, did your heart collapse? Have you ever been taken advantage of, screaming no at the top of your lungs? Because it wasn't your fault. No, it is not your fault. And if you think you're alone, that is a fallacy. Listen. I want to unfold the manuscript of your life and fall into step with all that you've experienced and dive into the memory of your yesterday and understand. You have a story, and I can't stop reading. I see the wounds on the surface of your flesh and know the scars run deeper, past what is visible. My friend, forgive the bullies for what they have said, but always remember that because of them, you now have a backbone. They thought they were tearing you down only to be building the infrastructure, the framework of how not to be like them, my friend. We all have our stories, whether your mom left or your dad left, or if you never knew either of your parents. Shit's tough, but we can get through it. You will always get through it. You have a story, and I willingly want to turn the page and learn more about how we are the same and how we aren't. Just let me hear your story. Don't end it after page 3. Make your statement a trilogy or more. My friend, you are more. Seriously, stop selling yourself short. Now I'm going to ask the audience, I'm going to ask you guys to participate with me, and I want you to all close your eyes. Can everybody just please close your eyes? I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and I want you to keep your eyes closed, and if the answer is yes, I want you to raise your hand. I want you to keep that hand raised. Now I want you to just think back on your life and the things you've experienced, and have any of you ever lost a loved one, and if so, please raise your hand high in the air and keep it there. Have any of you gone through the experience of a divorce? Please keep your hands raised. Please keep your hands raised. And how many of you have experienced a divorce or a friendship that has failed or a relationship that is no longer? Now, I also want to ask you, how many of you have kept a secret, afraid that kept a secret that you felt ashamed about, felt that someone was not going to accept you for this, for you? And I want you to keep your hands raised and open your eyes. You're not alone. And part of life is accepting yourself and accepting the fact that everybody goes through something, and that instead of fighting each other, and for example, when a girl walks by and you see her in clothing that you don't particularly like, instead of calling her a whore or a slut, accept the fact that she's a human being and she might have gone through something like you have. We're all strangers, but that doesn't mean that we have to hate each other. Part of life is not only accepting you, but accepting the things you can't control. And you just gotta love each other.